It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Texas Rangers and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball next on the show. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, number 72.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Oh, it's remarkable watching them right now. Everything's clicking. To win 8 games in a row, you have to have timing hitting, great pitching, all the cliches you want to throw in there. Well, in this streak, they're doing it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Tyler Naquin is retired to kick off the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Walker onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy, number 4. Do your job, big fella. Drive him in. Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
And he mistimes that swing, and it's 3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And another foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Geyer is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Choo has a read on it. 1 away. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Desmond. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Here's Neil Walker, and he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one can get there as it falls. The throw home. Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. On a line to shortstop. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner. Into the box, Evan Longoria. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, as a hitter, he's really put himself in a bad spot right there, chasing that ball out of the zone 1-1. You're telling the pitcher now, I'm not seeing the strikes at all. He'll probably try to get him to chase again.
Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Walker is on his way home. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Into the box now, Albert Pujols. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. High in the air out to center field. Gomez has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Rougned Odor now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Rougned Odor.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Carlos Gomez. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
And that is swung on and missed, so they'll keep Gomez off base here, and there's one away.
Batting 7.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Joey
Infield
Gallo.
in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard to center field. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Robinson Chirinos. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. Pujols will put this one away, and his side is retired. Digging in, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Catcher, Jonathan
Into the windup and the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Brandon Guyer.
Brandon Guyer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. At the plate, number 49, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
49.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is taken in by Beltre for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ian Desmond, twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Heading out towards shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping in, Martin Perez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Martin Perez.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Tyler Naquin. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3. Elvis Andrus will be next. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Drilled to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Nip the corner, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a neck-high fastball that time. A fastball that just misses inside.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cain will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Striding in once again, Neil Walker. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Baseman, Neil Walker.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Walker waits on the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Hit to third. Beltre's there. To second for 1. On to first. In time to take care of Trout. A double play. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Oh, look at the sliding stop into a slide as he makes a great basket catch. Actually, they're saying he trapped it. Ready for another chance? Rougned Odor. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Carlos Gomez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on a fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball. Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. So the count goes to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Settling in now, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout giving chase. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Striding into the box, Martin Perez. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. This is on the ground over to first. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Number 5.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Tapper right back to the mound. A quick out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Standing in, Brandon Guyer. He singled his last time up.
Brandon Guyer.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. To short, played on the backhand. One there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So stepping in, number 49. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. In now is Lorenzo Cain. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Late that time for a strike.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the... Digging in once again, Tyler Naquin. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Tyler Naquin.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Here it comes now to Andrus. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Shin-Soo Choo becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Swing and a liner. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here. Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance. Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch. The changeup down just didn't get him to go after it.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Neil Walker. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Walker.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. In now, Mike Trout. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Now another 0-2. Lifted in the air to center. Gomez has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he'll make it to second base on what ought to be ruled a passed ball, and with 2 outs, that one could come back to haunt him. And there's ball 2 now. 2 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Walker rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Now batting.
Here's Albert now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses inside 1-0. For Longoria, he's at second with his 9th 2-base hit of the year. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And Elvis will put this one away, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Rougned Odor. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Number 28 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 28.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Rougned Odor goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Ready once again, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Mike Napoli. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Jeff Ames enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. There goes Gomez. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. As a look, now the pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Geyer has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Chirinos. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Desmond. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Here comes the payoff pitch. A ball hit to Andrus at short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, one away. Riding in once again, Brandon Geyer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher.
Now at the plate, Jeff Ames is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Michael McHenry will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Slapped hard the opposite way. Chu is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. Jake McGee is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51.
Digging in to try it again, Martin Perez. 0 for 2.
Leading off for the Rangers, pitcher Martin Perez.
Delino DeShields is up off the bench as he'll pinch.
Delino DeShields.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Looped out towards short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Elvis Andrus now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning. Alvarez will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 75.
Standing in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll match up with a new pitcher. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Liner toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. At the plate, Ian Desmond, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Push softly over toward the right side, and that's going to be a base hit here for Desmond. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Here's Neil Walker. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Neil Walker.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it. Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3 and 1, 2 on.
Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th. And he's safe. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air to straightaway center field. Gomez on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, will just get 2 more outs.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. He'll come home with it, and he is in there. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Chu moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding forward now, Jonathan Lucroy. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First offering on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Napoli is there, and he is out on the tag. Digging in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Desmond fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And Beltre's got himself a base hit. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Ready for another shot now. Rougned Odor. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. For Beltre, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, center
Here's
fielder.
Carlos Gomez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submarine.
Nishak.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Brandon Guyer. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Charlie Blackmon is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Adore, and a rather easy first out. So coming to the plate, Pat Neshek. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
A little bouncer. Throw on to Napoli, takes care of him. 2 away now. In now is Lorenzo Cain. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. Line to the right side. Chu will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Mike Napoli now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lucas Duda is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up.
Number 21, Lucas Duda.
Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Standing in now, the pitcher, Alvarez. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning it. Number 76 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Late that time for a strike.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball.
And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies will add 1 more to their win. MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
Leading off for the Rockies, the right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
The 2-2 one more time. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
7, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play.
Neil Walker.
Now to the plate, Neil Walker. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Line to the right side. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields.
Leading off for
He'll
the
lead things
Rangers,
off here in the bottom half of the first.
fielder, Delino DeShields.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
They are sizzling hot right now. They look as good as they're going to look probably all year. You don't put together streaks like this. They're looking for 10 games in a row. How many teams have the ability to do that? They're playing great ball right now, and man, are they fun to watch.
Elvis Andrus stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Rangers dugout. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Pujols is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Here's Drew Stubbs now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. This is line to left. Cain is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready now, Adrian Beltre. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Runners on the move for second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes Ryu 0-2. Runner going a second time. Blackmon is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. At the plate, Mike Trout. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kachner.
Center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
Takes this the other way to right. And the Rockies are into the hit column. There's their first base knock. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
Batting fifth.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. Into the box, Albert Pujols, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And that misses, ball one. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a double play ball here for Beltre at third. The second for one. On to first, and they get the double play turned on Pujols.
Batting seventh.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
One ball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Andrus to his left. He's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Napoli. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Mike Napoli.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything. But that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman's after it. 1 out. At the plate, Rougned Odor. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Here's Carlos Gomez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And this is low, ball 1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. Chop fouled over towards the dugout. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Walker onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Shin-Soo Choo. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and that retires the side. Also striding in, Jordan Patterson. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Jordan Patterson.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning. Ian Desmond is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A runner at first with no outs here. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fly ball out to right field. Under it is Stubbs, and that's the first out of the inning. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Charlie Blackmon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. And Gomez will look this one in for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Line towards center field. Gomez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Striding in once again, Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Delino DeShields.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes, and it looks so good. Good job of holding up.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Once again, a 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here it comes now to Andrus. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Ready for another chance? Drew Stubbs hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Too high, 1-0.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. Outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
Runner back safely. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And he gets ahead 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Ryu comes set. 1-1 on its way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Here's Mike Napoli now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And that misses. 2-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Crowd on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stubbs looking up. A leap at the wall, but Stubbs can't pull it back. That ball is gone. Here's Albert now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And Napoli will hang with it, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll get it into second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. At the plate, batting, Jordan Patterson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1 to 2-2 now. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Rougned Odor, a base hit in his first trip.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Trout ranging back at the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
14,
Here's Carlos Gomez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And he'll pull into second with one away. Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Robinson Chirinos.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
And that'll land between everybody. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Into the box now, Shin-Soo Choo. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Left fielder, Delino, the Shield.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Shortstop, Ian Desmond.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Gomez. Still going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
The right fielder, number 19.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a ball 1-0.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Ripped down the first base line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready for another shot. Now,
number 7, Lorenzo Cain.
first pitch on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1 from the stretch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Second baseman.
Here's Neil Walker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Grounded back up the middle. There is Andrus. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Here it comes now to Andrus. That misses, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Here's Drew Stubbs now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball. Digging in once again, Adrian Beltre. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Adam Ottavino is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Ottavino.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's Mike Napoli now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Joey Gallo will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw. Here's Rougned Odor now, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Longoria.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Throw gets him. 2 down. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Gallo in foul ground.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high. Set to deal on 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Carlos Gomez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And that misses inside. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Trout is there now, and he has it. Two gone. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Ready once again, Delino DeShields. He lined out in his left. Tyler Naquin will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to Desmond for the force, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Jordan Patterson. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Jordan Patterson.
Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again, Ian Desmond. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Charlie Blackmon is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional.
Ready for another shot now, Elvis Andrus. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Here it comes now to Andrus. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 0-2 home, and now Andrus swings and misses here as they're able to set him down for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. Last time through was a base hit. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and Pujols won't get there. This is a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Gallo. He reached on a single in his first try.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
For the Rockies. Now playing left field, number 72.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Joey Gallo becomes out number 2 this inning. Rougned Odor stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 1-1. Here it comes. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire. Here's Neil Walker. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Walker.
Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Well, for Walker, that's now 14 doubles on the season so far. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Drilled to the left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And Beltre throws on to first for the out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-1 delivery. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home, and he is in there. Riding in once again, Albert Pujols. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Stubbs moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Carlos Gomez.
Leading out for the Rangers, center fielder, Carlos Gomez. Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Up next for the Rangers.
So striding in, Robinson Chirinos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A little bouncer. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here. 2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And there's his first base hit in this one. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kane moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Jordan Patterson. He was a ground out victim last time up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stubbs ranging back to the track. He gets there, and that's the second out. Settling in now, Ian Desmond. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Elvis Andrus. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Elvis Andrus.
And that's up and in for ball one. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So stepping in, Adrian Beltre. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Hey now.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Blackman has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman.
Stepping in, Joey Gallo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. And here's a swing and a miss, and now the Rangers are down to their final strike here.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. As we wrap this one up.